Good morning, baseball fans. Welcome back. This video, Thursday, August 12th, MLB Recap. Of course, we have 14 games, one doubleheader, and most importantly, last night was the first ever Field of Dreams baseball game. It was an exciting one, and I think we're going to kick things off talking about that. Before we do, go down there, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We do these recaps every day, power rankings every weekend, and other fun videos in between. So look forward to seeing some new faces in the community. Appreciate everyone that does comment and all that fun stuff. Keeps the discussion going. Let's jump into it. Field of Dreams game, White Sox 9, Yankees 8. And this game did not disappoint. Early, we saw Abreu go out there, hit a home run right off the bat. This was out in the cornfields of Iowa, and it was a beautiful scene if you watched it on TV. They did a pretty good job of broadcasting just the excitement around this game. Kevin Costner, star of that movie, was out there talking about it, all that fun stuff. But Brady got the party going. What's up, guys? And from there, it just exploded. Heaney had a lot of trouble in this game, including when the Yankees took a 3-run lead. Aaron Judge was pretty much carried his team with 2 home runs in this one, 2 hits, 5 RBIs, but it wasn't enough, and he couldn't make the thumbnail because his team lost. Otherwise, he'd be out there. So I had to give it up to Tim Anderson, who was the hero on this night after the Yankees put up a 4-run top of the 9th to take a pretty big lead. It was Tim Anderson who walked it off with a 2-run bomb. He had a 2-hit, 3 RBI night. We also had Eloy Jimenez hitting a monster home run in there. Zavala hitting one as well. Gardner. A lot of home runs coming out of Iowa. It was a fun game to watch. Henny goes 5, 7 earned runs, and 5 Ks. They tried to push him a couple innings extra than he probably normally would have because of their bullpen issues. And Zach Britton's going to get charged with the blown save. Just not the kind of closer that the Yankees are looking for. They miss an opportunity to make up some ground on the Blue Jays and the Red Sox last night. Lynn goes 5, 4 earned runs, and 7 Ks. And he's going to get the no decision, of course. And that was the Field of Dreams game. Very fun game, of course. Doubleheader last night, or I guess this one was mostly afternoon, early evening. We had Mets winning both of them. First one, they win 4-1, putting up a couple runs in that second and adding one in the fourth before giving up one in the sixth. Nemo hits his 3rd home run of the season in that second inning, and that's a 3-run bomb. That's pretty much all they needed to get things going. No runs coming from Washington, no home runs. Nolan goes 3, 4 and runs 2 Ks. This is a new guy. I haven't seen him before. Apparently it doesn't want to load what his name is. Sean Nolan. Stroman goes 5.1, 1 run, 8 Ks. A good outing for Stroman. They always seem to send Stroman out in these 7-inning games, and he does good wonders yesterday. In the second half, Washington tried to send it to extras by putting up 3 in the top of the 7th, but it wasn't enough because we see Villar hit a 13th home run, and then Pete Alonso walks it off in the bottom of the 7th, hitting his 25th of the season. Trevor Williams goes 4.1, 1 earned run. Fede goes 4, 2 earned runs. And then it's the bullpen that does blow it for the Mets down the stretch, giving up 3 runs in the top of the 7th when they had another, again, they had a 4-1 lead. Could have saw this game go 4-1 back-to-back, but they did give up 3 runs there. Alonso carries the load of 3 hits and that home run for 1 RBI. And that's the Mets picking up 2 much-needed wins to stay in that playoff race. Cardinals 7, Pirates 2, or Pirates 6. Pirates trying to destroy the momentum that the Cardinals have gotten on them the past couple of days. But they fell apart here, and they didn't quite get it. It's 5-4 about halfway through. A lot of close game here. And the Cardinals even added 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 9th. And the Pirates tried in the bottom of the 9th to come back closer. They came within 1. Colin Moran had 2 home runs. Another guy with multi-home run game on a losing team. 1 in the 1st, and Reynolds hits his 20th as well. We see DeJong his 16th, and Nootbaar finally breaks through and gets his first MLB home run. It's a pinch hit home run, but that's exactly what the Cardinals need. LeBlanc only lasts 2 3-earned runs before they get in the yank and go to the bullpen and race. Does get in there for his 27th save of the season. He didn't look great again, giving up 2 runs in that one, but Brubaker on the other side, 5 5 earned runs, and 4 Ks. Brubaker has had a rough season, 4-12 on the season. Most of the time he's getting beat around, so I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Brubaker, so I don't really know the deal there. Phillies 2, Dodgers 1. Phillies finding a nice win here to avoid the sweep against the Dodgers, and they needed it because the Mets had just won 2 games and they want to maintain a little bit of a lead, and they had Atlanta Braves hot on their tail over the past couple days as well. Harper's in there hitting his 21st home run of the season, coming in that first inning just to get his team into a quick lead. He had 1 RBI night and they walked him a couple times. They did add an insurance run in that 4th inning, and then Dodgers did put one up of their own, but there wasn't a lot of offense on either side here. White goes 4, 2 earned runs, 4 Ks for the Dodgers. Again, another guy I don't really know. Suarez for the Phillies goes 4.1, 1 earned, 4 Ks. And then the bullpen comes in. Kennedy getting his 19th save of the season, a big add for the Phillies bullpen at the trade deadline. Athletics 17, Indians 0, and this was, to me, this is just watching the Indians crash and burn over the past month. Pretty much feels like the Cubs of the American League. And the offense was all here. Mitch Moreland, a multi-home run night for him. He's up to 9. Don't see him playing every day. He was DH last night, and he gets both the home runs for the A's. Otherwise, everyone just generated runs. We got 3 RBIs from Canna, 3 from Marte, multi RBIs from everyone else. Like, everyone was contributing to the Oakland offense last night. And Indians, they were held to 3 hits. Overall, Oakland had 14 hits. Just crazy. Bessette goes 6, 0 earned runs, 6 Ks. Morgan goes 4, 5 earned runs, and 1 K. 17 runs. It was only match. It's funny that I say Indians are the American League Cubs at this point, because same situation. Brewers 17, Cubs 4. So Cubs as well got put 17 against them. So both these guys kind of sit in simulation. Cubs managed to put up a couple of runs themselves, but they did give a lot more hits, 22, and they did manage a couple more hits. I gave Urias the thumbnail last night because he was just a monster. 5 hits, 5 RBIs. He scored 5 runs himself. Another guy with, actually, I think he only got 1 home run. He wasn't a multi-home run guy. Oh, no, he was. He was a multi-home run guy. He's up to 16 on the night. But on top of that, he had 3 doubles. So 2 home runs, 3 doubles. The guy just mashed yesterday. But he was not the only one. We also had Pina, multi-home run night. He's up to 9. Peterson has up to 5 as well. And just taking a look at the box score here. Pina, 6 RBIs. Peterson, 4 RBIs. Urias, 5 RBIs. All these guys just mashed last night. It was nice to see. Schwindler on the Cubs' 3rd home run, and Wisdom his 18th of the season. Hendricks just doesn't have a good outing. He goes 4, 5 earned runs, 3 Ks, and his ERA just ballooned off of that one. And, of course, the bullpen gets beat up as well. Woodruff only goes 3, giving up 0 earned runs and 3 Ks. I wasn't watching this game, so I wasn't sure if there was an injury or anything like that, but he did go 74 pitches. So if there's a Brewers fan that can comment on that, it seems like a short outing for Woodruff, but he did have a monster lead, so they might have just wanted to rest him, so that would make a lot of sense as well. Tigers 6, Orioles 4, and the Orioles, their losing streak is now up to 8, so it's a good chance that their power rankings is not going to look good coming up onto this weekend. I've tried to hold on as long as possible. Baltimore did get out to an early lead, but then Detroit put up a monster 5th inning where Nunez hit his 3rd home run of the season. Reyes his 3rd as well, and Grossman hits his 18th, coming in that 5th inning to add even more to the Orioles' pain. Stewart had a multi-home run night on the plus side for the Orioles, but he's only up to 10. And of course, it wasn't too much. The Orioles sprinkled a couple runs in between, and in the 9th inning, they did get the winning run come to the plate, but they were not able to cash in that. Manning goes 6, 3 earned runs, and giving up a couple home runs, but a good outing for him. Means on the other side, 4.1, 6 earned runs, 3 Ks, a rough outing for Means. Not the best outing for him, but of course everyone is entitled to that kind of outing. But Tigers, 3 games now below 500. I've been saying it now for almost a month. They're getting to 500. I feel it. They are now second in the American League Central, which I don't remember the last time they would have been in that position. And they're 11 and a half games out from winning that division. So that's obviously not going to happen, but it's fun to see the Tigers turning a corner over. Woodruff isn't hurt. He just had a bad command and his pitch count was really high. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's why I didn't watch that part of the game. So I couldn't comment. Thanks for the comment. All day baseball. Love it. Next game up, we got the Rays 8, Red Sox 1. So after getting a little bit of a beat down yesterday, the Rays immediately answered back and put Boston back in their place. Tampa Bay's had their number this series for the most part with just that one game. They still managed to put up a lot of runs. And Boston, their offense was put in place this game. Wade Franco hitting his 5th home run, Zunino his 23rd in that 8th inning where they really started to pile it on. They exchanged runs early in this game. It was tied, but the 6th inning when Franco hits that 2-run bomb gives Tampa Bay the lead, and they don't have to look back. Hoek goes 5, 3 earned runs, and 8 Ks. Not the worst outing, but without the run support, of course, I say it all the time, not going to win. Rasmussen goes 4, 104 Ks, and McHugh comes in there for the relief, and he's going to get the win. Big win for Rays, getting a bigger lead on that division. Mariners 3, Rangers 1. So while a few of the teams in the wild card race, so the Yankees and the Jays and the Red Sox all lose, the Mariners do make up a game quietly against the Rangers. And they needed it. They're going to be playing against the Blue Jays coming in, starting today and the rest of the weekend. So that series is going to be pivotal in their wild card race. If they get swept, if they lose the series, there are going to be a lot of ground to make up. It might be too little, too late for them at that rate. But they were behind early when Texas hit Culberson. Culberson hit his 4th home run of the season off Gonzalez, but then they answered right back. Jay Crawford, his 6th, and Fraley, his 8th. Both of them solo shots, and then they generated one more run in there. Franz had a nice 2-hit night himself. Marco Gonzalez, he went a complete game, 9 innings, 1 earned run, 9 Ks. Had I seen this, if there wasn't a Field of Dreams game, that was very, very much thumbnail worthy at this rate. Fulte goes 7, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks. Good outing for him, but no offense to support him there, of course. Reds 12, Braves 3. So the Reds, they at least salvage a little bit from this Braves series because they were getting a little bit of a beat down here, but their offense came alive and their bullpen couldn't blow a game when they had that big of a lead. 9-1 after 3 innings, adding a couple more in the 6th and exchanging runs in the 9th, but it was pretty much over at that point. Jesse Winker led the way, 3-hit, 4 RBIs. We had Stevenson as well in there with a 3-hit night. Winker is 24th, Nate Quinn his 14th, India his 14th, Farmer his 11th, and Stevenson his 7th. 5 home runs coming out of the Reds side of it, and Elvis hitting his 20th of the season for the Braves, but it didn't matter. They were pretty much beat down in this one. Gutierrez goes 6, 1 run, 6 Ks. Moeller goes 2.1, 6 earned runs, 1 K in the loss. And we see Garrett come in there for that 9th inning. He does give up another run. His ERA is balloon 6.23. We got 3 more games, and then we can do some questions, or I'll just comment on some of the rest of the conversations going, and we can go from there. Angels 6, Blue Jays 3, and the Blue Jays missed an opportunity here to really make up some more ground on the Yankees and the Red Sox. But who can you blame? Barrios did not have his best stuff last night, and Ohtani, he kept the Jays at bay. Angels got out to a 5-0 lead after 3, putting up 4 in the 2nd and 1 more in the 3rd. No home runs, though, coming from the side, so Barrios just didn't have it. He went 4.1, giving up 6 earned runs, 4 walks, 8 hits. Not the greatest of outings, of course, but he's been good since being there. Ohtani goes 6, 2 earned runs, and 6 Ks. He's going to get his 7th win of the season, 2.93 ERA. We do see Gurriel Jr. hit a solo shot in the 9th to bring it within 3, but that's as close as the Blue Jays will get as they take a tough loss on the chin there. Diamondbacks 12, Padres 3. Diamondbacks just playing spoiler at this point, and the Padres, their lead in the wild card isn't very big. They have the Reds right on their tail. I think the Reds are 3.5 games behind. So the Padres got to be a little concerned, and when the Diamondbacks lay this kind of beat down on you, there's a lot of concern. And this is when your star is on the mound, Yu Darvish. They did get out of a quick lead, but it was quick before the Diamondbacks put up 8 in the third and fourth innings. Peralta hitting his 6th home run of the season. We have no home runs coming to the Padres side. But Cronenworth, the Crone Zone, 3-hit RBI night is probably the highlight. Carson Kelly hit 4-hit 2 RBIs for the Diamondbacks, and Smith 3-hit 4 RBIs. So a couple guys with multi RBI nights. Darvish only was 2.2, giving up 504 Ks. He's immediately pulled out of there. And Peacock, he went 1.1, 2 earned runs, 2 Ks before Caleb Smith came in for the long relief, 5.5, 5 Ks in that one. But yeah, there you have it. Diamondbacks making up some noise. Giants, they finally find a win on a night where the Dodgers lose, so they make their lead in the division even bigger. They're up to 5-game lead in that division, and that's going to be hard for the Dodgers to catch. At this rate, the Giants are pulling away. They were at 1-0 in the second, and they piled on 6 in the fourth and didn't have to look back after that. Wade hits a 3-run bomb coming off Marquez, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Not a lot of offense coming from Colorado. Obviously, no runs, 4 hits. But those 7 runs for the Giants came on 7 hits, so that was pretty exciting. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 8 Ks for Logan Webb. Marquez goes 4, 7 earned runs, 6 Ks in the loss. And Webb, he's quietly putting together such a good season in this Giants organization. 6 innings pitched, like I said, and he's now 6-3 on the season. That's, you have it. What was that, 14 games out there? We have a lot of people here today, so it's awesome seeing people join in when we do this live show. Started a little bit later than normal, so that might have had something to do with it. It is, my holidays are starting, so we're gonna be doing these recaps up until Sunday, and then next week we're taking the week off from recaps. I'm hoping to have a couple other kind of videos come out while I'm away that I've put together over the weekend, so I'm trying to get that started. Otherwise, that's great. Let's take a look at some of you guys. What you said, Urias in the thumbnail, love to see it. Hell yeah, he had a good game. The whole team had a good game. Red Sox can't hang with Tampa. Red Sox are kind of proving that they can't hang with a lot of people right now, and if I'm a Red Sox fan, I'm worried with how they've been performing. They've been like 500 or worse for almost 2 months now. Had they not had such a good May and April, they'd be in dire straits at this point. But a lot of teams on their tail. They got to be worried. What happened to you, Darvish? I don't know. The Padres pitching in general has not been what they had expected this year. It might very well be their downfall if they find a way. If the Reds are basically the only team that can threaten that last wild card spot, and that's basically the only road for the Reds to make the playoffs. So that's gonna at least we have a little race there going on. Blue Jays have such a good differential, just have to have a decent record. Yeah, a lot of that they blow games out, and there was a stretch, I think it was in late May, where they had so many leads. I think there were 6 leads within 10 days or something that their bullpen blew, and then they lost by 1. A couple of them in the 9th inning walk-off. So that obviously played a big part of it. But you're right, that is not. You would think over time that'll come together. Dodgers lost and Giants won for the first time in weeks. Yep, first time in weeks that those two teams did 2 different things. It feels like they always do the same thing. Yeah, and there you have it, guys. Thanks for everyone for coming out. Maybe we'll do a live stream before I head out this weekend. And let me know if you guys have any ideas for a video you want to see next week while I'm away. I might do some little, little check-in videos while I'm out on my trip, but it's going to be hard. We're going to be away from the computer and that stuff, so let me know what you guys think. Thanks for joining in, and we'll see you guys for that next video. Peace out, everyone.